Hi, good morning. Welcome to Worship and Wonder. It's been a while and I'm a little nervous, so think kindly about today and today's story, which is such a good story. We are going to go through who is the greatest, and I can't wait to tell you this story. But when we come to worship and wonder, we definitely want to make sure that we're ready, and we want to get ready to hear this message. We want to be ready to listen to God and just to be together. So, one of our greetings that we always do to, I guess, start off worship and wonder would be to welcome everybody and say, let's see if I can remember. It's been a while. You guys can help me. Um, the Lord be with you. Yes. And also with you. So let's try that one more time so that I get kind of used to doing that again. So we will say, the Lord be with you and also with you. That was better. Thanks. To help me get ready, and because I'm kind of nervous, I always like to sing one of the songs. And usually I have you guys pick the song because I only know one. So we're just going to sing the one I know this morning. And that is Be Still and Know. So let's get ready. How's that? Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. I feel ready. That really helped. So let's start our story. Who is the greatest? And I have our story with us. Some really interesting things. Not really sure what we'll use that for. I wonder what it could be used for. And these nice oh, I know what we're going to use these for. These are good. Okay, so we'll move these over. And we usually start with something on the ground. So let's see. Let me move these over. I wonder what this could be. I like the colors. I like green. It always reminds me of the grass and of spring and summer. And the blue, that could be water. And today's story does take place by the sea. So I bet this is the sea. And today's story takes place by the Sea of Galilee. And there are so many wonderful things that happen by the sea. I like bringing a piece of it in here to help us tell this story. Now, the sea is a wonderful place. When the wind blows, big waves come and they crash all over. And it can be very dangerous and scary. But when the wind is calm, oh, the sea is kind and gentle. It's so beautiful. Our story begins by the sea as Jesus and his disciples were heading back to Capernaum, to Peter's house. Who was the greatest? Jesus told them, if you want to be the greatest, you have to be the last of all. If you want to be the greatest, you have to be a servant to all. Then he called a child and took him in his arms. He told his disciples, when you welcome a child in my name, you welcome me. And when you welcome me, you welcome God who sent me. I wonder what it was like to hear that message. I wonder what it was like to sit with Jesus and listen to him speak. I wonder how that child felt being pulled into Jesus' arms and made to feel important. I wonder how the disciples felt after they heard Jesus and knew that they had been arguing about something. I wonder how Jesus felt to sit with all of his friends and to be able to talk and teach. Lots of things to think about in this story. These stories don't take long to tell, but they offer us so much. So how about we get ready to think about this story and to work through it on your own? One thing I always like to do after a story is to go through and to read it in God's great storybook. You can look it up on your own, or maybe have an adult help you find it. This story is in Mark, chapter 9, verses 33 through 37. This would be a good place to read our story and work through it. So as we get ready to go on our own and to see what this story has to say to us, we'll light our candle. Maybe you can have someone help you light a candle. This candle brings the light of Christ in here with us, so that just because we're not right next to each other in person, God is still with us. I hope you liked today's story of who is the greatest. I wonder who you will decide is the greatest. So as we come to a close, we'll change the light so that the light that was in one place can now be in all places at all times. Thank you so much for coming today. I hope you have an amazing week, and I hope you find someone that you can be extra special nice to this week. And I hope you find someone who is extra special nice to you.